so that we get an opportunity to put our viewpoints across. So you know, this mobile tower issue has become a hot topic, especially in South Goa. So most of the villages have given like a temporary NOC for putting temporary towers. But what we are trying to stress here is, do not use bricks for putting up permanent towers. So that is the whole point this press conference has been called for. So most of the Gram Sabhas have allowed you to put temporary towers. So do not use the brick summit for putting permanent structures. So if at all permanent structures are being attempted without the approval of the people, then the people will be taking their own individual decision. So that afterwards, don't blame the people that you are not cooperating on this issue. We are very well cooperating on this issue. We have given you temporary NOC for putting up temporary towers. Do not go for permanent structures. And once the brick summit is finished, we expect the towers to be removed. Any new proposals are to be put in the domain of the Panchayat and the Gram Sabha, so that the Gram Sabha can discuss. So another issue which we are fighting is Reliance Jio. Reliance Jio in Carmona has put up a tower without any NOC, and now they are applying to the Panchayat for regularization. Which yesterday we have hundreds of villages had to come on the site at the Panchayat and tell the Panchayat that refuse this NOC to Reliance Jio. Reliance Jio is putting up towers in the form of camouflage water tanks. It's looking as if Reliance is going to supply water all over Carmona, and they are doing this work middle of the night. You cannot expect to put up a tower without the knowledge of the people concerned. You have to take the residents into consideration. So we are fighting this case. The Reliance has been issued a show cause by the Panchayat, and they have replied that they don't know that whether Panchayat NOC is required. We like to tell them that under the guidelines notified on 20th November 2013, it's clearly mandated there that the NOC from the local Panchayat, local body, it says is required. Goa Pollution Control Board is washing their hands off, saying it is the duty of the Panchayat. We, as long as the site is safe, we are giving them the consent to operate. So we had a site inspection there where the premises were locked and it could not be carried out. But we like to again remind Goa State Pollution Control Board that you have a responsibility towards the people of Goa, and take the residents into consideration. Take the Panchayat into consideration, whether the Panchayat is allowing or not. Do not take into, say, after the tower has cropped up and then you ask for NOC, because then what will happen is total illegal matters. As if you know, most of the Panchayats are waiting for opportunities for this type of things. So we should not allow them. We are telling Reliance Jio, follow legal procedures that are bound by the Panchayat Raj Act. You cannot make an illegal construction there and then say it is not a building. What Reliance is claiming is his structure is not a building. It is just it's not an illegal construction. That Section 66 is not applicable to them. What we are trying to remind them, Section 66 applies even to a metal, even to a structure, a wall, everything. It's clearly written into the Panchayat Raj Act.